Derek, how do you feel after that disappointment?
Yeah, obviously it felt like a big game. It was the type of game that, you know, we're capable of having it at Kilmarnock, you know, and the crowd did their bit. It felt like a really important game for us. We got off to a brilliant start in the game. Couldn't have wished for a better start really, and some of the play was decent in that opening period. You know, I felt as though we get the trade off with the two strikers playing on the pitch at times. They were a bit of a handful, and I felt that Burke and Murray were kind of important players for us. As soon as we lose the goal, the equaliser, I don't think we responded too well that first 5 or 10 minutes, and it's something that's been a wee bit of a pattern that when we lose a goal, we don't react properly and we kind of feel sorry for ourselves, and it takes a while to get back into the game. You know, and I have to say that although it's a disappointing goal, I'm disappointed we gave away the corner in the first place because I thought it was unnecessary. And then obviously we don't really clear it. It was a bit kind of scrappy to go. I think they get a wee bit of a break and goes under somebody's legs. But you know, you've got to defend the set play better. So the game was finally poised at half time. We spoke about the importance of trying to do more to get on the ball, try and connect the play a wee bit better, to try and involve our strikers a wee bit more so, because we felt when we did, it caused them problems. And we passed up some good opportunities, it has to be said. When you analyse the game, I thought we had some real moments in the game, defining moments in the game, where we could have got ourselves back in front again. I felt when we made one or two of the changes, we felt that we needed to get a wee bit more control. We wanted to try and be positive and keep two strikers on the pitch, but also get that extra midfielder in there, because we felt the game was just kind of running away from us a bit. But the biggest disappointment for me, amongst many, was the fact that once we did lose the second goal, we're still 10 minutes plus injury time or whatever to go. The reaction was too poor for me. That's got to change. We can't feel sorry for ourselves, we can't give up the ghost, and for me, too many did. You know, too many felt as if the game was beyond us, and it only takes a second to score a goal, and that lack of belief is something we need to try and change. Absolutely gutted for the crowd. You know, they turned up in good numbers, and we get a lot of goodwill of late. I think the crowd have seen a bit of something to hang on to, a bit of enthusiasm, and we felt as though what I've been asking for the supporters to do there, but that was a slap in the face for me tonight. Really was, particularly being a derby game. And we're disappointed, so we're going to have to earn that goodwill back, and hopefully between now and the end of the season we can do exactly that. It's my job to get a good Kilmarnock team on the pitch, a team that's going to be that the fans want to come and see. And I just felt tonight, although there was spells in the game where we were good and we showed a glimpse of what we're capable of, we've got to try and put a 90-minute performance better than what we produced tonight. That's a challenge for me and a challenge for the players to produce better. So you know, we're still sitting second in the league and nobody's getting away from us, and there's still plenty to play for, but obviously we're running out of time. We need to sort ourselves out to try and mount a challenge of some sort, and a lot of what we did tonight will be good enough, and a lot of what we did tonight won't be good enough. So it's important we dust ourselves down and try and respond in the right way, but I can't say anything other than we're disappointed with how the game played out.
Is that some of that message, is that what you've had to deliver to the players after that in the dressing room?
Yeah, I think there's not my job to make players feel worse than they are. They're a nice bunch of players, but there has to be a recognition that when we're in a similar position, when the game's finally balanced, we've got to try and work harder, we've got to try and be more of a team and show that bit more belief. I thought it was a wee bit, we need to show far more belief in ourselves. As it is a responsibility when you play here, and it's a responsibility that's got to be met, but keep being brave, keep having the courage to go and play. They made us plenty of effort, plenty of honesty for the players, and I've said that for day one. You know, I've been delighted with that side of it, but it takes more than that. It takes that real sense of responsibility, and it's our job to help the players produce better. But we've all got to now, as I say, be honest with that today wasn't good enough, and we all look at that.
In terms of, you hinted at it pre-match, in terms of the amount of injuries that we potentially had going into this game, and you did have to make a few changes to the starting lineup. Are any of those players likely to make it back in time for the weekend? Maybe one, but not expecting too much good news in that. We're hoping we can maybe freshen up one or two areas. And there's been one, I feel as though I've gave everybody a chance as well. There's maybe 2 or 3 players that have not had that real opportunity. So I think it's
well, we're in the process of winning games, and we need to win games. I'll try to find out about my team as much as I can as we go along, but I want to find out about my team when we're winning, and it's important that we try and get back to winning ways on Saturday.